All right, Ms. Patel, today's date and time set for your arraignment. I see that you've requested a court-appointed attorney.
I'm requesting court-appointed attorney.
All right, sir. Then I'm going to go ahead and arraign you myself. Ma'am, you understand that you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you at trial. You also have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the court at public expense. Do you understand those rights?
I understand.
Okay, that's good. So it is alleged that on July the 4th, 2023, that you violated City Ordinance 32-277, which is commonly known as disturbing the peace. That is a misdemeanor punishable by 93 days in jail and or up to $500 in fines. As to that charge, I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty. Say again? I said that it's a misdemeanor punishable by 93 days in jail and or up to $500 in fines. I'm entering a plea. Ma'am, stop. Ma'am, stop interrupting me, okay? I'm entering a plea of not guilty on your behalf. Okay, I'm going to set this for a pretrial, all right? Now, would you like a court-appointed attorney? No? Okay. All right. So I'm going to set this for a pretrial. As for your bond, I'm going to set your bond at $250. Cash or I'm going to set your bond at $250 cash or sure. Ma'am, stop interrupting me. I'm just trying to tell you what your bond is, okay? All right. No leaving the state of Michigan without the consent of the court, and no contact with the victim locations. All right. And we'll see you at the pretrial.
Judge, this is Hannah Knoll. I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on her behalf. Again, request 15 days for any pre-arraignment motions and demand trial by jury.
All right. Thank you. Brandon Pursley is next.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. They brought out. Are you Ms. Pursley?
No, I'm Noel.
Yeah, they brought up Ms. Knoll. I'm sorry.
All right. You pled her not guilty, didn't you?
Oh, okay. I maybe misunderstood. I thought that you were saying that I was talking on behalf of the wrong person. I apologize. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Can I ask how it went? I'm not sure what happened.
He pled you not guilty.
So what
And
happened from there?
we got a pretrial set for August 28th. If he can get it resolved sooner, I'll bring you in sooner.
So can I get out of jail today?
Well, I guess there's been a bond set for her, hasn't there?
Correct. It's 1,000. 10% of 1,000 is 100.
I guess if you make bond, you can.
Okay. Is there any way I can get Okay, so I have a lot of information in this packet about how your facility, not technically yours, but how this facility has been very wrong to me. And I'd like to give it to my lawyer or my attorney.
You certainly may, ma'am. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Going to be contacted with somebody else that we've contracted with to do an evaluation on you, and just please be cooperative with them. It'll be a doctor's email.
Is there any way that I can get this information looked at today while I'm still in here? Because last time I was in here, can I ask why?
Because we got a whole bunch of other people to do, and this is not your trial date. This is just arraignment.
Okay, well, I never got to see my attorney on
No,
this.
ma'am, that's not true. I saw you on June 22nd of this year at the Escambia County Jail.
Yes, sir, but I did ask to see you again, and you did state to me out of your own mouth
And you
that I
will.
would see you before I went to my arraignment on today, the 6th.
Well, ma'am, then I apologize. I don't remember saying that. Normally, after I've seen somebody, I don't need to see them again before arraignment.
All right. Well, he's working on your behalf because he's pled you not guilty, and he's taking your information, which he's going to review.
I understand that. All I know is I don't get to. I'll come out in just a second. 1 second. I promise I'll comply. I don't get to talk to anybody in jail, which I still am because I'm still shackled, still in cuffs. I'm still in my uniform. I've been on the loaf since June 4th. I'm a pregnant inmate, had a period twice for which I thought it was a miscarriage. They do not let me go to medical. They refuse me medical. I have a sitcom plus notes written in that envelope stated to whom it may concern, which is my attorney, along with his business card. So that states that I did see him and I did ask to speak with him before I came to court today. I would like to know why I'm being treated so unfairly, and why it is that I don't get to speak with anybody of power except, of course, your COs who don't like to be at my liberty as an inmate. Call me by inmate Nor or Hannah Nor, not called by my inmate number. Therefore, I have all my rights that I had coming into jail. I'm 21 years old. I had a clean record before I entered this town in last year, the end of last year. What I want to know is how I assumed 2 misdemeanors and a felony in this town within a month and a half of each other. And I managed to keep a clean record my whole gosh darn life.
Very good.
Food for thought.
Your attorney's pledging not guilty. Thank you. Next.
But as I figured.
So let's break down what we just watched, because this case highlights something a lot of people misunderstand about court. This wasn't about guilt or innocence. This was an arraignment, a procedural step. But even at this early stage, behavior matters. Interruptions, emotional reactions, and going off topic don't strengthen your position. They make it harder for the court to take you seriously. The judge remained controlled, direct, and focused on moving the case forward. He explained the charges, set the bond, and ensured the process stayed on track. That's exactly what the court is designed to do. We also saw how quickly things can spiral when someone doesn't understand the purpose of the moment they're in. There's a time to speak, a time to present concerns, and a time to listen, and missing that timing can cost you. The key takeaway? Understanding the process is just as important as defending yourself within it. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think the judge handled this fairly? Or should he have allowed more time for her to speak? If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.